Tokukan. Hello? Can you hear me? Did that fix it? Tell me that fixed it, please. Tell me that fixed it, please. That had to have fixed it, right? Did that fix it? Yippee! Hi! Hi! Do you like my Christmas room? Do you like my Christmas outfit? I thought this would be a nice Christmas gift for you. It's a little risque, but I thought that it's Christmas. I can give back to my community. I can give back to my community. Very snazzy, thank you. It's a really great asset. Oh, I should put the asset artist in the chat. They're great artists. Let me go to my booth. You did? Yeah! No worries. Whenever it arrives and you want to send a picture, I would love to see it. I love seeing when people get their Oshi packs and stuff. Oh, okay, wait. Let me get this purchase up so I can send the link to the person who I bought this from in booth. So that it's from Kyoki Studio. I like to make sure, I don't know, I want to, like, sometimes, it's good to send the people that you get assets from so people can see who it is, especially if, like, someone who's a VTuber watches you and they want the same asset as you. But it's a very nice asset. But I was going to give you guys the information of the newest gift that I got today. The gift I got today on Christmas. I wanted to save this announcement until we did stream, so that people would be able to be here and celebrate with me.
Offering, Crybaby.
Oh gosh, Funner, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the 55.55. I love 5. Thank you so much. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you. But that reminds me of oh gosh, the gift I got today, you guys. You wouldn't believe. When I saw my gift this morning, look! This is the gift I got today! I finally got monetization! Merry Christmas! And so to thank, I guess I could leave it up here while I talk about it. It's not open yet, obviously, because I want to make sure I do a stream to celebrate it. But I thought I would talk about the stream I'm planning while you guys are here today. Thank you. I'm so excited. I was so happy to receive this today. My gift that I want to give you in fun time, I want to give you guys to celebrate, will be, oh wait, I put the set listing in front of my eyes. It's so funny. I stole this scene from my my karaoke scene because I had all the stuff I wanted in it, but I wanted to have Christmas in it. But my fun things I wanted to give for you guys for the monetization stream, I sort of figured it out today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine the New Year's karaoke that I was going to do next week Monday, and we're gonna combine it with the monetization stream. So we're going to do, we're gonna start a little earlier, and we'll go over all the different monetization tiers for memberships. I'll show you guys all of the badges. I have so many emotes. I was counting when I was making this graphic for it. I have 15 emotes right now, and I'm getting 5 more. So there's gonna be 20 emotes, and we only have like 5 to like 7 slots in the beginning. So basically, I added the default 5 I thought were fun, and then during the monetization stream, you guys can pick which ones you want me to actually have put up. So you guys can vote on which ones you actually want to have, and then you get to vote on 3 extra that you want me to draw on stream, because I actually draw emotes, and I'll point out to you when I show you the graphic which 4 I actually drew myself of the 15 I have right now. I know, I kind of emote maxed. I kind of emote maxed a little bit. I just like being able to express myself on Discord, you know? I just feel like that's fun. Yeah. I need to like chug the rest of this Rockstar. Because if I'm gonna drink cider, I mean, sorry, silly juice, YouTube, sorry, silly juice. I might as well do that. So, what's it called? So I have the, wait, which is my, this one. Okay, so, what was I saying? I was saying stuff, emotes, yes. And I'm gonna draw 3 emotes that we can have for this. And then I was thinking we would go and have the whole time, I was gonna have a Batsu wheel, and every 20 minutes I'm gonna spin the Batsu wheel, so you guys can watch me be tormented. And I'm also going to have my first Maros ever, so look out for that post sometime within the next 2 days or so. I'm going to make a post about my Maros being opened, and I will do my first Maro reading during that first part of my monetization stream. I will post about it on Twitter and YouTube community tab, but I'll have that out, and while we go over monetization membership tiers and I show you all the stuff, every 20 minutes a Batsu wheel will go off, and you can watch me be tortured. And then I'll also have some goals, or like funny things that could happen if I reach certain membership amounts during the monetization stream. And then after we have fun doing that and the Maros, we'll go and raid into my New Year's karaoke stream, which has a lot of songs that are dedicated to my gen mates, songs that remind me of my gen mates. And then I will also be doing some that are just for fun. But I have to raid into it to do it, because just in case, because I want to sing some songs that I don't know for sure if we'll be able to have the karaoke be monetized at all. So it's better to just, I've been told it's better to just raid into the karaoke so that you can have the actual membership stream be monetized, and then the karaoke doesn't have to be monetized. But I hope you're excited for those songs. The list right now, my karaoke set list for that stream is like 50 songs long right now. So it'll be a very long stream. It'll be very endurance-like, I will say that. It will be. But I think I can make it happen. We're gonna like, maybe I'll even like, I might even warm up before I do my Zatsu part with the Maros, because I wanna make sure I can sing it all for you, but I have all these songs I want to sing. I should be fine. I mean, I've done like, I remember when I was younger, I used to have tech days for theater where I would be in theater performing and stuff for like 11 hours. And surely if I did that as a kid, I can do that now as an adult. Surely nothing must have changed over the time from when I was a small child until now. Nothing could have happened. Nothing at all. Other than me getting absolutely much taller. 11? What type of labor was that? You know, honestly, tech hours can be worse than that if you do professional theater. Sometimes they start, like, I remember that time when I was doing that show. It was a show that like toured a couple places, and it was from, the rehearsals were from like we started during Tech Week. It was like, we started at 7:30 in the morning and we ended at like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 13, 14, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess it was even later because we started at like 7:30 and we ended at 11:30 at night. So it was like you just start your day, you go, you eat lunch there, you eat dinner there, and then you keep rehearsing and setting everything up, and then at the end you get to finally go and sleep, and then you come back and do it all over again for like a whole week. Yeah, but you have to be like, you know, it's a part of like your passion for it, right? And you just spend a lot of time like being there, making sure everything looks great, and then like whenever you're not on stage, you do homework in the seats. You like just do homework in like the like semi-dark. You're like reading your math book, doing math and stuff, and then like you get called and you're like, oh, I'll put this to the side and go back on stage and then figure that out and come back and do my math homework, and then when I'm done with math, I guess I'll pull out my laptop and do an essay. So it's like you're not working the whole time. It's just like you're there the whole time and you have to be ready to do anything at any time. And I always had to do stuff because I was I normally, when I was growing up, I was always cast as like either a secondary character or like more of like a main character, and I always had to do a lot of heavy lifting because I was tall. I've always been very tall for a girl. I was always very tall, so I always had to like move stuff because, you know, they assume that if you're tall, you're strong. I guess I was kind of strong. Merry Christmas! Happy Christmas! I'm very excited that I got to be here with you guys today. I woke up this morning. Oh, I can take this membership thing down because I stopped talking. I woke up this morning feeling kind of blue because I was like, I missed my tokuma because I didn't get to go home this Christmas. It was my first Christmas where I didn't get to go home, and I was like, I'm so sad. I'm all alone. I woke up. My roommate had already gone home to go see her family. I was like, huh. It's so empty and quiet in here. But then I got to stream and I was like, I feel warm again. I feel the joy. I feel Christmas joy now. You guys really helped me feel Christmas joy today. Because I wasn't feeling Christmas joy, but now that I get to spend time with you, I feel a lot of Christmas joy. And that makes me really happy. So thank you for choosing to spend some of your Christmas with me. I've never had to be alone on Christmas before, so it's like a new feeling that I never really had before, and getting to spend it with you made me really, really happy. So thank you so much for spending time with me. You know, I think it's like a part of, I guess it's a part of growing up, right? Where you have to spend Christmases alone, or Christmases don't go to the way that you want it to. So I'm very happy that I get to spend it with you guys. And I'm happy that I get to keep creating stuff for you. Yeah, and I hope that my ASMR was a good thing to help make your Christmas a little bit better. And I hope that my cover was good to make it a little better. The cover was like it was originally the one I released today was originally just gonna be a short. That's why there's 3 versions of it. Because there's the version on Twitter. There was the version on Twitter, which is like an older version, because I totally forgot I set that one up. Because obviously I wasn't awake at 8 a.m. I need you to understand, every time I post a short cover at 8 a.m., I am not awake to post that. I set that up like the night before or so, because I'm literally sleeping. I don't wake up at 8 unless I have to go to work. Unless I have to go to work, I am not waking up at 8 a.m. That is crazy. I'm not that type of person. I wish I was a morning person. That never happened to me. That's a really good apple cider. I mean, silly juice. But I've never had that brand before. That's actually pretty good. But I never wake up that early. And so when that Twitter one went out and I woke up this morning and I saw it, I was like, oh, that's a surprise. Because I had a new version, because there's the version that's on YouTube, the full cover, and then there's the short. Because originally it was just going to be a short, but then I got notification like very early today, like before I went to sleep, because I went to sleep at like 6 a.m. that I hit memberships, and I was like, oh, well then I guess I should release the whole song. So I mixed the whole thing instead. Because it was actually a performance I did for the Bui Christmas Karaoke at Holiday Matsuri, but I hadn't fully mixed it, so I wanted to make sure it was fully mixed if I was going to release it to you guys. I hope it was acceptable mix-wise too, because I am very novice at mixing. I'm like very novice. I don't really know how to do it well. I'm not that great. I'm really not that great at mastering, but I've been trying to learn to get better so that my shorts and my covers that I don't have the funding to pay for, or don't really think need to be fully funded to pay for the mix for, are good for you guys. So I want you guys to enjoy my music. So I hope that the mix was good enough to make you have a good Christmas. Thank you. I hope that I can continue making good stuff for you. Part of what I was staying up doing last night is stuff I'm working on, and I hope that it's not going to come out for a long time. Me, when I allude to a project that was going to be in like months from now, but I'm like I've been like staying up pretty late trying to make sure I can have stuff done, because I have a lot of projects I'm working on. It's crazy, like being able to do Vtubing at like with like a company, and like the months early that you have to start working on things is crazy to me. And I guess it's weird to because I do a lot of project planning and stuff in my IRL job. There's a lot of projects I have to do, but I'll be so honest with you. I think SVP is much more organized than my actual job. It's kind of crazy because, like, somebody will be like, "Well, you want to do this thing, right? So you should start now." And I'll be like, "But it's months away." And he'll be like, "Yeah, but it's gonna come fast, so you should start now." And I'll be like, "Oh, I guess you're right." Because I'm so used to, in my actual job, when I have to help plan something, we're like, "Oh, I guess it's coming up kind of fast, huh? I guess we should start now, huh?" And then we're like stressed, and we like struggle and stress to like make it happen in time. And Senbei is one of those people who's like, maybe you should just actually do something about it so you're not stressed later. And I'm like, I guess you're right. I guess people should do that. That's whack. Yeah, my job has a lot of crunch time, IRL, so, and our team is really small, so it's very interesting to like have a boss who is like very forward thinking and is like, maybe you should work on it now so you're not stressed about it later. I've never had someone like in leadership talk to me like that and be like, maybe you should think ahead. Because I'm a very type A person, but in my head, because like you can get a project done in a month if you need to. But like, it's not ideal. It's just like you could if you wanted to. If you wanted to procrastinate. Yeah. And I love watching all my gen mates work really, really hard on things. I feel very motivated. Yeah, it sounds like a common thing, and it is, when it shouldn't be. I have so many friends who also work in like planning stuff in real life, and they all also have companies and stuff like for their IRL jobs where it's like well, it's one of those things. I remember talking to a teacher when I was in college, and I was talking to her about how I was really afraid of having to go out into the quote-unquote real world and get a job, because I was like, but what if everyone's on top of their stuff and I'm not? And she was like, well, Toka, almost no one is on top of their stuff in real life. And I was like, that makes no sense. Everyone does all this stuff all the time, and everyone seems like they know what they're talking about. And she was like, Toka, no one knows what they're talking about. Almost no one ever knows exactly what they're talking about. And almost no one is ever fully on top of their stuff. And a lot of times, people just act like they know what they're doing in order to make it appear like they know what they're doing. And the more I live my life and talk to people, the more I realize that that is very true. That is surprisingly true for most things. That people never really know what they're doing. Things are always really rushed. Yeah, it's like crazy to me. Because like you grow up and you don't think that because you watch adults do things, right? And you're like, oh yes, obviously, like adults know what they're doing. So therefore, when I am an adult, I will know exactly what I'm doing. And then you become an adult and you're like, wow, what? You're like, oh, sure, whatever. So it's always very strange to me. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes. I always try to make sure when I lose tracking that I look very graceful. Like I always try to like make sure I like pull to the side, like I like pull off like, oh, that didn't work at all. Like I have like a very nice expression or like a good angle. I don't know why I do that. I like think about it when I like lose tracking. I'm like, oh, I hope it looks good. But no, it's like one of those things I think about all the time where it's like, whenever I feel bad about something I'm doing, like I feel like I'm behind schedule or I feel like XYZ is not working out well, I always just remind myself that no one knows what they're doing, and then I feel ultimately a lot better. Because I think like we delude ourselves into always thinking that people are doing better than us or are doing XYZ better or are way ahead of us or have 20,000 things that they're doing faster than us, but I think that the world just tries to make you feel bad all the time. So I'm happy to have a community of people who are passionate to surround me, who are hardworking, who try to get their things, you know, in order. They always try to get their ducks in a row, and it's always really cool, I think, to like have a group of people that are always like fired up and want to do stuff, because then like it makes you feel fired up and wanting to do stuff, you know? Like, I love when like we finish one project and then everyone's like, okay guys, what are we gonna do for the next thing? And we're already like planning it and working on it and working hard and trying to figure out timelines and stuff. I think that is just like such a blessing to be able to have a group of people who are always like ready to support each other and push forward. I think that's so cool. I never expected that I'd find a group of people that would make me feel so passionate about making things happen and making my dreams come true. How am I doing? I'm doing great now. I'm so happy to get to talk to you all today. Wow, I just shouldn't do that angle because it makes it look like this dress is coming off of my neck. That's like, okay, that's one of the things about Vtubing that's so funny. So like it's crazy how much you can accomplish when you're around the right group of people with a similar interest and mindset. I know, right? I never thought I'd meet so many passionate people. It's so fun, and getting to meet not just, you know, getting to meet not just girls from SPP, but like around in Vtubing, and seeing how many passionate people there are, it just really fires me up. And I feel bad sometimes because sometimes I go to work and I sit in my little desk and I do my, you know, human-like tasks that I have to do for money, and I think to myself, God, I wish I could be working on Vtubing right now. And then sometimes I actually do that instead, and I feel bad, but I'm also like, I just can't stop. Like, I feel like this burning desire to continue working, and I haven't felt that in like 2 years after, like for the last 2 years. I feel like I hadn't really had that fire light up inside of me, and that feeling is just so good. You know what I mean? That feeling of passion, of energy, of feeling like really, really like full-bodied passionate about something that like you can't stop thinking about it. You just want to make something happen. You want to create. You want to work with people. You want to talk to them about the thing that you're working on. Like, it's something that I've never felt in my IRL work, even though I'm sort of doing things that I wanted to do. Like, or at least I'm on the way to doing the things I wanted to do. Yeah, it's so magical, and it makes me so happy. You know, it's something I didn't think I would like. I worried for a while. I mean, I guess we talked about this in the the panel a little bit, like that some of us thought that SVP would be a scam. I thought for a while, before I got in, when I was like talking with Senbei, you know, the magical contract entity Senbei's on, that I was gonna say yes, and I would get into this group, and it would be like not that it would not be what my dreams for it would be, that it would be not that great of a group or something, because it sounded like a scam, and it sounded like he just wanted, like, I was like, oh, this is too good to be true, and obviously this is a trap. It's a trap. This is a trap. But it wasn't a trap, and I was so happy when it wasn't a trap, and I didn't think I'd meet such wonderful, amazing people who would fire me up to feel so passionate about everything. And like, I see like potential in everything now, in all the little things that we could do, in like all the different projects I want to take on. I never thought that I'd be able to do that sort of stuff, because it's like, I am a big, what do you call it? I'm like a big, proprietor? That's not the word. I don't know the right word. I'm a big, advocator? Is that the right word? I think it's maybe the right word. I'm a big advocator for dreams changing. I'm a big advocator for not getting down on yourself when dreams change. And I'm a big advocator for taking advantage of the chances that you're given. And I am like so happy that I was given this chance, because when I you know, I've talked about it before, that I went to like, you know, I remember during the panel I said this and I was so embarrassed that I said adult school instead of college, because it was like so early in the morning. I was like trying to make my brain work. I was like, yeah, when you go to you're an adult in school, adult school. Like, that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, I was like, adult age plus school. Adult school. No, when you go to college, I've talked about it in the past, like when you go to like college and stuff, and you go for something you think you're passionate about, or you are passionate about, but then it becomes, you realize it's not exactly what you wanted. And that's like, coming to terms with that was like, one of the hardest things for me was going and realizing that something that I was extremely passionate about was not something I actively wanted to go and work in professionally. It was not exactly what I wanted. You know, that's like a hard feeling to come to terms with. When you grow up being so passionate about something and you go to learn about it and you really love it, you're like obsessed with it, but the actual act of doing it as a job isn't exactly what you thought it would be. It's like hard to come to terms with. It's hard to live with that thought. And when that happened to me, I was so worried that I had wasted my entire life. I was so worried I wasted my entire life. And then, you know, I learned about stuff like Vtubing, and I was like, well, this is basically everything I wanted, but better? And then I got into SVP and I was like, God, this really is like exactly what I wanted, but better. Exactly what I wanted, but better. And it makes me so happy to be surrounded by people who are living that dream and working towards it, you know? Yeah, and I think that, you know, dreams can change. And I'm not ashamed to say that my dreams changed a little bit. And I'm not ashamed to say that, even though I know that the people who I went to school with would see what I do now and be like, oh, that's kind of cringy. And I'd be like, well, go F yourself. I know that those people would like see what I do now and be like, that's kind of cringe. And I'd be like, well, go F yourself, I guess. Because it's like, you know, at a certain point, you know, Vtubing can be considered cringe if you want to think of it that way, but if what you're doing is cringe but it makes you happy, does it matter? I don't think so. And so like, I'm happy my plans changed, and I'm happy that it gave me something that is what I wanted, but not as disheartening, I think. Is like the right term. Like, the thing about what I didn't like about my the thing I didn't like about my old dream was the environment that it created. I thought that it was like way too much competitiveness, too much conceitedness, too much breeding of like bad energy. Because I am a competitive person, but not in a way where I would ever want to be, how do you say, like, I would never want to be someone who would step on someone else to make myself look better. And I think in my old profession that I wanted, you needed a lot of that drive to the point of being willing to step on other people to make your dreams come true, and I'm not that type of person. I couldn't do that. Is my reverb on? I'm gonna jump into the abyss. I'm gonna jump to the abyss. My reverb's on. Stop that. No reverb. No, not what I wanted. Don't do that. Wait, let me add my, I didn't know that this one was, oh, I'm using a different mic. Okay. Let me get my, I need my noise reduction back, though, if I'm gonna do that. The whole time you thought it was on purpose? It wasn't! I'm an idiot! It wasn't on purpose! I didn't know! You thought I was being dramatic? I had no idea! You found $200? Good job, Kazu! That's Pog! It is going to turn into a karaoke. It is. It will. That is going to happen. It is going to happen. But I thought I would yap first. I thought I would yap first. I feel like I always end up yapping first. I think the only time you'll ever catch me not yapping before I do whatever it is that I was supposed to do on stream is like if I do like an event with a very strict time schedule. If I'm in an event that has like a very strict time limit to how long I'm allowed to be on screen, or I have to run the event and there's a strict time limit, I will not yap. And it will be weird because you'll be so used to me yapping. But that will probably be the only time you will ever see me not yapping. I don't know. I find it very easy to talk into the void with just reading messages. I don't know why. In real life, I feel like I'm less good at that. I mean, I do a lot of public speaking in my actual job, so it's probably why. I end up emceeing a lot of stuff, but it's because my IRL boss, who is not Senbei, is a little bit more shy, so I end up doing the talking for him because he does not want to, and he's always like, Toka, you did theater, right? Can you do it for me? And I'm like, I guess so. I guess so, huh? It's not my favorite thing to do, though. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to. I prefer to be quiet when I'm outside. When people can see me, I don't like it. It's not fun. It was crazy because that used to be... That was always the funny thing. When I used to do theater, I used to say, like, God, theater would be so perfect if I could do everything that someone that does theater does without being seen. Isn't that crazy? And I always told people that, and they were like, that makes no sense, Toka. And I'd be like, I know. But that was like my thing. Ever since I was young doing theater, I was always like, the perfect version of theater is theater where no one can see me. And then Vtubing happened, and I was like, oh my god, it's like theater with no one can see me. It's like theater, but I'm perceived with art. That's so cool. Wacky. Because I just think that's so much cooler. Like, I never liked the way that it felt to be on stage and look out into the audience and see this giant crowd of inky black, like, no light in the crowd. The light's all on you. It's, like, really hot. And, like, you know that people are, like, perceiving you and judging you and, like, visibly looking at you. And if you F up, like, everyone's watching you. Yeah, Vtubing is a very good middle ground. And I think that's, like, what's really cool about it, is that it can be really anything you want it to be. I know, and I have this dream of doing a panel one day at a con where I can talk about Vtubing and how it can and the pros of being a VTuber in terms of like being able to do content creation without being seen, and having a character, and the benefits of having like a character for content creation. Because I just think that it's so cool. And I like spending a lot of time researching things about VTubing because I'm a very I'm not a nerd or a librarian, okay? I know I dress like one, but I'm not a librarian. I wish I was smart enough to be one. You have to get like a degree for that. It's kind of crazy. But I love learning information. I'm very big on learning new things, watching things that teach me new things. I just like consuming information. I think it's so cool. Like I will go onto Google Scholar sometimes in my free time, and I'll read like essays and literature reviews and stuff like that on Vtubing and like that type of stuff. I think it's so cool to learn like what people are researching about VTubing at any given time. I think that's so cool to like see what people are perceiving about the culture and what is different from like watching someone write about it and learn about it versus being a part of it, you know? Yeah, I like thinking about things that way too sometimes. I was more confident about that type of thing when I was younger, but I was just a little bit more conceited when I was younger. And like but now I'm like, I think about it in like the adult way. I think, oh, I almost pulled that off in my head. That's so funny. I was like gonna try to fix this thing right here because it's doing this. There. Did I adjust it the right way? I think I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Nope. I'm just making it worse. You know, I regret sometimes that I didn't ask my rig artist to do this toggle that I really wanted. Because I originally wanted to get a toggle, because I don't know if any of you... So I don't mind talking about like VTubers sometimes that I think are really cool. There's this VTuber I follow. Her name is Bree at Cookiebox. She's a rig artist / VTuber. Has the most beautiful like bunny fairy model right now. She has multiple models. And she made this toggle for her model where you can make the neck bigger or smaller so it fits these different neck toggles. And I thought that was the coolest thing. I was like, oh, I should ask my rig artist for it. And then I never did because I forgot. And then the first time I tried to put on a VTuber outfit, I was like, wow, I made a mistake. Oh god, no, not my computer running low on storage space. My computer is always running low on storage space. You know, I showed my boss I showed Senbei the amount of storage left on my PC, and he was like, I'm surprised it's even running, you know. He was like, I'm surprised that you can actually open ViewBridger, VTube Studio, and OBS and stream a game with the amount of storage you have left on your device. And I was like, isn't that crazy? Because there will be times before stream, like the hour before, when I'm like setting up, and I realized I realized that like an example is I accidentally deleted Isotope, which I use for mixing, off my PC, because I was like rush deleting stuff because on the first day that I was streaming Termina, like Fear and Hunger Termina, I realized I had 0% storage left on my C drive. 0%. There was no storage left. And the game was refusing to work. And so I had to delete stuff, like, quickly. I had 0% storage left. So I was just deleting whatever I could, whatever I thought I could like, re-download later. I was just deleting. I had no space left in my C drive. And I was freaking out because I had streamed in like 30 minutes, and I deleted my Isotope. And then when I tried to re-download it, it was broken, and it's still broken. The people at Isotope emailed me back, and they gave me like a solution to try to fix it, but I haven't had the time to go in and try to fix it myself. But it's why my noise cancelling is a little bit less good than it was for like my debut stream. I don't think it's that noticeable to most people, but to me it's noticeable, because right now I only have an NS1 plugin, but I normally used to have an NS1 and a denoise plugin at the same time, so it was like really cutting out like all of the background noise. But I'll figure it out. Right now it's broken because I deleted it the wrong way, because apparently you're not supposed to just delete it, you have to like uninstall it. Whatever, I don't know how technology works. But it was because I was freaking out. I had 0 storage space.
Thank you for the offering, Crybaby.
Wow! Thank you for the oh my gosh. I can't see your whole name. Thank you, SG Bellwing, for the $10. Thank you so much. What did I move? Did I move any? I want to put this above. I need that to be above the chat. Thank you so much for the $10. I hope you're having a good Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, it's so funny. I grew up with the version of that song that was a little bit different because of my parents, and I like always hear the two different versions of the song, and I always forget which one I like grew up with, and then the one that like it sounds weird to me both ways now because I've heard so many of both. But thank you so much for the donation. I hope you're having a great Christmas. Do you ever like when you're watching a VTuber look at the way that they their mouth tracking moves compared to what they're saying when they talk really fast, and it like distracts you? Because I do that all the time at my own mouth. Sometimes when I talk to you and I talk really fast, I watch my mouth tracking and it distracts me. And it distracts me, and I'm the one doing it. It distracts me from what I'm saying. I have a problem with that. Sometimes too when I'm doing a game stream, if I can see my model in the corner talking, I get distracted by my mouth tracking, and then I forget what I'm doing. I'm a very big I'm very big into like watching like the way that people have their models rigged, because I love the art form of it. I think it's so cool and so interesting. One of my favorite gen mates to watch her tracking when she streams is Perry, because have you ever noticed that Perry like jumps like constantly when she's typing? It's so funny. It's because I think she has a keybind set that she that always forgets to change the keybind for, but it's cute and endearing, so I don't think she needs to ever fix it. Oh, it's so crisp. I love cider. I wish I had whiskey, but you know, whatever. If I had whiskey though, the type of whiskey I would want is probably like oh, what's the brand I really like? I think it's called Knob Creek. Knob Creek is very good. I like I like how it feels like I'm being punched in the face when I drink it. Because some people are like, I like when alcohol doesn't taste like alcohol, but I think that's silly. I want to taste the alcohol because it makes me feel like I get sillified easier. Because if I don't taste it, then I feel like I don't get sillified as fast, you know? You know what I mean? Like, I remember once I went to this bar with a couple of my classmates and after class, and I got a this it was like a version of a I got a version of a old-fashioned. It was like a seasonal one, and it had like some sort of apple liqueur in it, as well as like some other sweetener. I think maybe like a brown sugar or something. And it tasted nothing like alcohol. It tasted like a sweet appley drink, and I drank like 3 of them and felt less than I should have felt for the amount that I drank. But also it depends on the type. I feel like cheap makes you feel it faster because you can tell it's like alcoholic, you know? Like because I can drink like a half a bottle and feel nothing if it's like very expensive, which is why I buy cheap stuff, because then I always feel it, and then I feel like junk the next day. But I'll buy something cheap so that it's quicker and so that it saves money in my wallet. That's kind of how I think about that type of thing. I'm very money conscious in that way. My Tokuma always says I'm money conscious in the bad way. She's like, you're so money conscious when you should just buy better things. okay, but it's not, it's cheap. It's cheaper in the moment to buy cheap stuff, okay? And she's like, well, you know, if you keep buying cheap jackets, your jackets are gonna tear. You keep buying cheap shoes, your shoes are gonna tear. Mom was like, okay, I know. She's like, if you just bought an expensive one, you wouldn't have to keep buying a replacement. I know that. I know that. But my wallet doesn't know that in the moment. You know what I mean? I get it. It's an investment. Whatever. I know. It's expensive. My early Christmas present to myself is the chair I'm sitting in right now. I got myself this. It was literally like 5 days before debut. I got this new chair. It's a Herman Miller Sayol, I think is how you say it. It was on Craigslist. It was on Craigslist. It was crazy. I have this really good luck with Craigslist where I like the day I want to look for something, I type it in and I find something that was posted like 20 minutes before I looked. Actively, it's almost always 20 minutes or so. Because like the day that I wanted to look for a dog and the day that I got my dog that I have now, I went onto Pets Craigslist and I typed in like poodle mix, and the first result was posted 20 minutes before, and I contacted the lady, and then I met the dog and I got him. You know, he's like my best friend. But then I also wanted like an art tablet once, and I went on to Craigslist and I typed it in, and it was like 25 minutes, and I got that art tablet. Once I wanted a dog grooming station, and I got it. It was, I believe, exactly 28 minutes that dog grooming table had been listed on Craigslist. And then this time, it was like exactly 20 minutes again. I typed in Herman Miller's sale chair, and I got the one that I have now. Crazy. I was able to pick it up the day after. And it was so cheap because the person was moving and he was desperate to get rid of it. He was like, I don't want to sell this. I mean, he was like, I don't want to throw it away. And I was like, you don't want to throw it away? I'll take that off your hands. Thank gosh. And it was great because he actually replaced the seat before, because I was worried for a second. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be like weird, dirty. No, he replaced the seat before he sold the chair, which was great. And I got it for a very cheap price. And Rumi-chan drove me down to go grab it, and I had a chair for debut. And it's really saved my life. This thing, best investment I've made all year. And you know what? It did prove that my Tokuma is right, and that I should just invest in things that are more expensive because it saves you in the long run. And you know what? She's right. And you know what? I don't care. And you know what? I don't care. I do have a very strong luck stat, specifically with Craigslist. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! But it's worth it. It helped so much. Once I got it, I used to have really bad hip pain. And I would work for like long hours on my PC, and I'd have horrible hip pain. Because I worked 2 days in the office per week and 1 day remotely because I have a part-time job. And I would sit. It's like I would sit in this desk and do my job, and then I would take like a break for like 30 minutes and I would start streaming. like the last like week before, or like when I would do like test streams with the girls, or when I would play games with the girls before debut. And I would just, my hips were like in so much pain. And it was like proving to me, I was like, oh, I got a problem. But now I don't have any problem. I can just sit here forever and not have any hip pain. And it's like a miracle. My Tokuma was right. You know, if you invest in a good chair, you don't have any pain, and like whatever. As they say. My next goal is to have enough money. Actually, that's not true. I just hope one day I make more money so I can fund more projects. So like, do I need anything else? I don't really think I do. Because I got the hand-me-down for the thing. I think I just need to eventually fix my PC. It's still old and baby kind, but that's because I didn't have the money to really buy a good one when I first got it. I never thought that you needed a good PC to do things. I just thought PCs worked because they're like computers, and computers are like magic boxes that just have things that work in them, and then you go, oh yes, look, it worked. It's like when the first laptop I ever had was a Microsoft, what's that folding one? It's like one that you can twist backwards and then like draw on it, but also like, I don't remember what they're called. It was like a book of sorts, and you could detach the top part from it. Yeah, Surface. I had a Surface. It was the laptop that I took to college with me. And my Surface, it was good, but I didn't get the right storage option. I think I got the smallest storage option, and that got me into trouble quickly with it. That really sucked. But I did end up getting I got a MacBook later because it was so funny. I was in a production on Zoom, and I was using my Surface, and it was a couple years old at that point, and I had to have it on a stand so I could do the online play, and I had it on my music stand, and my music stand was a little wobbly, but I was like, it's okay, it's totally fine. And then one day, in the middle of a performance, my cat got on the couch and she thwacked my music stand, and the thing wobbled, and my Surface fell from the top of this music stand, and it hit the corner, and it turned off in the middle of the performance. And I put it back up, and there was the most gigantic crack through the middle of the screen. And I was like, oh frick, oh frick. And I turned it back on and obviously logged back into the online play, and I continued the online play. But then I finished it, and it was like, but there was like this giant like black smear through the middle of the screen, and it was like there was a part with like color distortion, and I was like, but it's serviceable enough to get me through the play, because the play was only 1 week after that. Like I only had to do it for 1 more week. So then 1 more week happened, and on the final day, the final performance, we had just finished. And I was like talking with my castmates over Zoom and stuff. We were hanging out. And then my dog chases my cat through the living room. And there's like, I have my charging cord in the middle. And he like trips the wire, and my whole laptop falls off again. And this time, the screen doesn't turn on except for one corner at the bottom. And so my entire Surface was broken. And you know what? At least it was a couple years old at that point. At least it was a couple years old. And my Tokama and Tokapa at the time were very nice. They were like, well, Toka, I think it's been long enough that we can get you a new computer. And so they got me my first MacBook, and it was great. And I love my MacBook because I mix all of my songs on GarageBand like a crazy person. But it was like one of those things where you're like, frick. But like in the end, it turns out okay, because I feel like I'm much better at using Apple products, even though I end up using a PC for work. But I just like GarageBand. I think I'm just addicted to GarageBand. I just like how simple the interface is, and every person who does mixing hears me say that, and they're like, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm like, I know, I'm crazy, I know. What can I say? It's just. I just think the simplicity of the interface is so good for me. Because, like, I feel like when I open Reaper, I just, like, die. Like, I'm like, oh, God. Like, there's too many things. It looks ugly. And I know everyone loves Reaper or whatever, and everyone loves XYZ or whatever. It's like, I should learn it. I know. But GarageBand is just so comforting to look at. Merry Christmas! I did not go to Disney World. I've never been to Disney World before. The only Disney park I've ever been to is California Adventure Park. And that was just because I was visiting California, and a friend was like, do you want to go? And I was like, well, I've never been to a Disney before. And the friends that she was going with, that she wanted to invite me along with, they were like Disney fanatics. But they didn't have a lot of money, so we decided to just go to California Adventure. So I'd never been to actual Disneyland or Disney World, but I've been to California Adventure. But it was very hard to enjoy, and I didn't actually like it. I ended up crying. I ended up crying at California Adventure on the Toy Story ride. You know, the one with like the guns where you have to like shoot the balls. I was crying at Disney because I was so overstimulated because they're like Disney fanatics, so we had to get there at 7:15 in the morning. I had already during the car ride over, I had to reserve us to be able to go on the Spider-Man ride, and like we were there from 7 until like 11:15. We only had peanut butter jelly sandwiches for lunch that her friend had packed ahead of time. I like didn't really get a lot of sleep the night before, and like we didn't really stop for breaks because they were the type where it's like every time a ride is finished we have to run. We ran basically from each ride to each ride for like from 7:15 in like the morning all the way until like 11 something at night. And we were just going and going and going, and I was so exhausted. And the only breaks we ever had were when we were waiting in line and we could eat like a peanut butter jelly sandwich or have a little bit of water. And there was only like one point where we stopped and got like popcorn because my roomie is hyperglycemic, so she needs to eat at certain points of the day. So when we ran out of PB&Js, like, you know, she needed to eat something or she would faint. And so it's like, okay, gosh. And so we got to like the Toy Story ride, and it was the third time we ran it because we went to like rides multiple times because California Adventure Park doesn't have that many attractions in it. So it was like the third time through, and I was like so done. I was so overstimulated. I was so tired, and so I started crying while shooting. I was crying while shooting the freaking the Woody ride. I was like like shooting them. It was so pathetic and stupid. I was like, I can't do this anymore. If I ever went to Disney, I would want to like go slowly through things and like take my time and enjoy stuff and like eat some of the food, because it's like such a waste of money in my opinion to just only do rides and not really take in like the fun parts of the park and not really like eat the food there or do any of the experiential things on top of the rides, because I'm not the biggest ride person, and I just think that like if you're gonna pay the money, you should experience everything, not just like the quote-unquote main attraction, you know? I didn't have very much fun, but I've been told that Disney is fun. I just had a bad experience, so I guess one day I would try it again if I had to. I'm not big on crowds. I don't like to be anywhere where there's a lot of people. Hello! No worries about being late. We're just hanging out. I know the first time I like... Yeah, large crowds are really suffocating. Every time I go to like, or every time I have in the past, I've gone to a, convention, I always take like, not just conventions, but like, fairs and stuff. I always take like, this medication I have to go so that I don't have, anxiety, because otherwise I get really overwhelmed super fast. Because I just can't really exist in crowds. They like really make me anxious. And I can't really deal with it. I remember my first concert. My first concert, I was like, oh my god, there's so many people. I was like, I can't breathe. You know what's really crazy is my first concert was a well, it was not my first concert, but it's the first one I went to with like friends. Because the first concert I ever went to was a Gloria, is her name Gloria Estefan or something? She's a singer? My Tokapa took me and my Tokama to go see her when I was younger. Because she's one of his like favorite singing artists. But it was really good. I just like, you know, I was a kid, so I didn't appreciate it. But my first like concert I ever went to was Avenged Sevenfold. It was an Avenged Sevenfold concert. Crazy. And it wasn't even because I wanted to go. It's because I had a friend who she got tickets to go, and her other friend who wanted to go with her got sick. Yeah, it was Avenged Sevenfold. She had a friend that she wanted to go with her, and her friend got sick before the concert, so she was like, Toka, do you want to go with me? And I was like, sure. And then her and her other friend and me, because there was 3 tickets, we all went, and then we had a sleepover at her house after. And it was the first time. It was crazy. So I I didn't know. Okay, you know, like to preface, this is like, you know, young and dumb teens, right? So I went to this concert and I didn't know that they did bag checks for concerts. And like we were gonna like go to her place and like, you know, have you know, teenager types of activities after. So I brought like a handle of, you know, silly juice. And I didn't know that they would check bags. Because I'd never been to like a concert before. So when we were in line to get into the concert, I like literally ran to a bush outside of the concert venue. And I hid the silly juice handle in a bush. An actual bush. Like a bush with flowers in it. I hid the silly juice handle in a bush. And then ran back to them to save my spot in line. And we went to the concert. And it was great, actually. Because all 3 of us, we had never been to a like a rock concert, like Avenged Sevenfold, right? So we didn't know there was a mosh pit. We had never heard of a mosh pit before. And because we were all young, and we were in like the middle of the mosh pit, and we had no idea. And so when it started going crazy wacko, there were some really nice people there who like noticed that we were all very small and young, and that we had no idea what was happening when we started getting shoved around. And they actually like formed like a little circle around us and moved us all the way to the other end so we wouldn't be in the mosh pit anymore. And it was so nice of them. They like literally like these like 4 people like noticed that we were really uncomfortable, that we were like getting pushed around and we didn't know, and they just like made sure that we were protected, and they made sure to move us to the like, and it pushed them away from the middle. They took the time to move away from the middle to make sure that we got put outside of the circle and the mosh pit so we wouldn't have to be like shoved around anymore. And it was so nice of them. And then we like watched the rest of the concert, and when I left the venue and we were getting picked up by like my friend's mom, the handle was still in the bush. No one found it. No one took it. I went to the bush and I pulled that handle out of that grass, and I put it back in my backpack. And we went back to my friend's place, and it was so funny because I brought this giant handle, and my friend's mom offered us a drink. It was very interesting. She offered us drinks. But it was very specific. She would only give us beer mixed with orange juice. I had never heard of that drink before, and it tasted disgusting to me. She was like, "Oh yeah, you guys want drinks? I made some beer with orange juice." I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Sure. Okay." And I tried it. It was kind of disgusting. Because is that like an actual drink? I've never heard of that before. Like, I've never thought about drinking orange juice mixed with a beer. And it wasn't just any beer. It was like Heineken. Like, is that like a thing in like European countries or something to have like Heineken with orange juice? I thought it was like Heineken with Coke or something. Because the screwdriver's with vodka, right? But it was really disgusting. But it was okay because we had my handle. And it was funny because my friend and we all got very silly juiced. We all got very silly juiced. And I convinced my friends to watch the Into the Woods musical. That was my specialty, was like my friends and I getting very silly juiced and me convincing them to watch musicals with me. And I'll be so honest, that's what I do now too sometimes. I remember one night recently when some of the girls and I were in call and we were having some fun with silly juice. I was like, "Hey, do you want to watch an episode of Glee with me?" And they were like, I guess so, Toka. And then and I convinced them to do it with me. I love doing that. I love being like, hey, do you want to feed into my special interest and watch this with me? Like, oh god, but I have to show them. I have to. I really do. And one day when memberships are open and I feel like I want to do like something really special, like maybe like for my birth week or something, we'll do a membership stream where I show you guys Descendants, because it's like one of my favorite movies in the whole world, and I always show all of my friends Descendants, so maybe one day I'll show you guys Descendants, and then you guys can feel like you've seen what I show everyone that is in my life. Every person I care about in my life has seen Descendants because they want to humor me. Because they want to humor me. They watch it with me. But it's okay. You don't actually really have to watch it. I talk over it. I talk over it almost the entire time. So really, it's more like you're kind of watching it and I'm talking. It's more like yapping with background noise and a plot. Because I'm the Disney movie. It's my favorite movie. Descendants from Disney is one of my favorite movies in this whole world, other than Happy Feet. And I really like this French movie called Breathe. Live Tokaku reaction. Me the whole time. I love that show so much. Except for the freaking cartoon. They made like a cartoon that's supposed to take place between seasons movie 1 and 2, and it sucks. And it sucks. Hi. Good. I'm yapping about how I like Descendants. It's such a bad movie, but I love it so much. Here's the thing. I think bad movies can be good if you recognize that they're funny and you talk over them. I could never seriously watch Descendants. I could never like just watch it like with full intent. Like if I watch it by myself for comfort, I always am doing something else while watching it. I like can't just watch it. Like I need people to be there so I can yap at them about it. But I'm not just like a fan as in like I watched the movies. I read the books. Because they released books between the different movies that are like, there's like a prequel, there's like a sequel to like season 2, and there's also like the animated series, which I watched even though I hate it. It's very good. And it's very dark for a Disney show too. But then I also like the zombies movies. I know, it's good as long as you don't actually watch it. It is. It's like I think it's hard to find while yapping. No, I do not go to the movie theater. I don't. I hate it. You're gonna have my Christmas standee? Thank you so much. I'm so excited for the Christmas standees. I'm so excited. I think they're so pretty. I love the art. Oh, I should credit the artist here while we're talking. Do you want to see the artist? I'd sent it yesterday, but I like showing off the artist because they were so nice to work with, and it's so hard. It's so hard to have artists who will draw all 8 of us, you know, because it's like it takes so long and it's such hard work because all of us have very intricate designs, and like I feel like each of us have a very standout charm point. This artist Zatsu, they drew our art for the standees. I think they did such a good job at making all of us very distinct. That's the first thing. They made all of us very distinct. They gave us all like very good poses. I think the poses are very dynamic. They put special details that are based on all of us for all of our outfits, because we asked them to design the outfits, and they didn't just like, you know, draw inspired outfit. They added details from our designs into the outfits they designed for us. I love the little details they added to us, and I just think that they're a phenomenal artist and someone amazing to work with. Yeah, and the cover was so good. I remember, I think I'm allowed to talk about it. Yeah, I'm allowed to talk. I don't think it matters. when I joined the Discord server, I remember one of the first things we ever talked about was our Christmas cover, like in April. Yeah, because Senbei talked about it. Senbei talked about it, so it doesn't matter. In April, this cover, we started working on it in April. Isn't that whack? It took from April until now for you to see this cover. We started talking about it in April. We were like, what cover do we want to do for our first year? And there was a lot of songs we brought up, but the one that came off, like, well, not came off, the one that we brought up the most, I think, was Snow Halation, because it is a little overdone. I agree. It can be considered a little overdone, but I think it's a very iconic song, you know? And I think, like, it's very, like, it's a good song for, like, just getting people in the Christmas spirit in terms of, like, the anime community. Yeah, well, I was talking with Senbei last night, and we are working right now. Currently, we're working on getting my original song onto we're working on getting my original song onto Spotify. So it might not be in the next week or so, but in the next 3 weeks or so, we will get my original song on Spotify and like different music platforms. So look out for that announcement too. I just think that, like, Snow Halation is so iconic that there's, like, no way to, like, there's no way to hate it. You couldn't hate it. Like, you could be like, oh, it's not my favorite Christmas song. But it's, like, it's a very iconic song, and I think it brings up a lot of nostalgia in people. And I think the best Christmas songs are the ones that bring nostalgia for people, you know? It doesn't have to be good. Not all Christmas songs are good. I mean, I think that Snow Halation is good, but you know what I mean? I'm so sniffly today. I'm so sorry. It's because of the rain. It was so rainy. Were you at Holmat? Were you at Holmat? Did you see the concert? That's so cool. I was so, oh god, you guys don't. I was so happy when we found out that Hallmat would allow us to be in the Bowie Christmas karaoke. and oh god, also in Pam's Christmas concert. Oh, I didn't think we would be able to. Pam was so nice to us, guys. Pam was so nice to us. I didn't think we would be able to be included because we didn't debut until like after she really started working, you know, on the like the full editing of the concert. But we reached out to her and she was so nice, allowing us to be in the concert before she even like she didn't even know what our designs were yet. She didn't know who we were or what we were like. She just was so giving and so willing to let us be in it, despite the fact that she had no idea who we were. Like, she could have been like, who are these randos? But no, she was like, sure, take part. And I think that quality of Pam is just so gloriously like refreshing, so kind, so giving. She's so passionate and she was so easy to work with. I think Pam is just a phenomenal person. And it's so hard to find someone so willing to give everyone a shot and so willing to create opportunities for everyone, no matter if they're corpo, indie, whether they're considered small or big, you know, in quotations, because I think everyone, no matter what quote-unquote size people think they are, is a phenomenal person to watch and like perceive the content of. Because someone who has only like one video on YouTube could be the most phenomenal film editor and you wouldn't even know. But like, oh god, she's so giving. I think Pam, it's amazing that Pam does the Christmas concert, and I think it's very fitting for her to do the Christmas concert every year because I think she just really like embodies what Christmas is. That season of giving, of warmth, of creating community. I think she's just phenomenal. I'm such a big fan of Pam. I've never really gotten to like talk to her, but I've admired her for years. I think she's just so cool and just like such an icon and someone that people should look up to. And she's such a self-starter. I feel very inspired when I watch people who are very passionate, who create big events, who work really hard to create opportunities for community. Because I feel like in this age of like online stuff, you know, it's so hard to connect with people. It's so hard. It's really, really hard to connect with people in real life. And I always am an advocate for connecting with people in real life. I said that yesterday, I'll say it forever. I think it's important. But But I think it's really important to create community online because it's so hard to connect in person, you know? And I really look up to people who create those opportunities, because without them, people wouldn't be able to connect with each other. A lot of people are shy. I'm shy, and it's hard to reach out online. And it's the people who are willing to take that first step to connect other people who create the communities that we are able to take part in, you know? So I really admire Pam, and I really admire people like her who create these opportunities for the VTuber community to connect. It's just so amazing and so cool, and it's very brave. And I'm excited for next year. I hope that she gets more help next year, because I felt so bad looking at her tweets. I was like, oh, Pam, oh God, because it's so much work. It's so much work. Like, it's so tasty, but it's so carbonated. Yeah. I'm like, I hope next year maybe I can offer her some more help, like ahead of time, in case she needs any like harm guides and stuff, because I want to help more next year. I want to make sure that I can help provide more help if needed. I want to get better at mixing so I can help as well. I want to lend a hand and help people when I can, and I want to continue growing as a person, both as a person, personality-wise, as well as talent-wise, so I can help more people, because I want to help create more events in the community. I want to create big events in the community. I want to create ways for us to do more stuff than just traditional streaming and VTubing. I understand the love for it. I love streaming, but I also love events. I think they're so fun. And like, I think coming from like a background of event planning and stuff, and in theater and stuff, I just want to create more opportunities for more fun performance stuff. I love the opportunities that VTubing can present for people. It's just so cool, don't you think? I just, like, my favorite part of VTubing, and I think I talked about this before, is that I think of VTubing a lot like puppet theater and stuff like that. Like Bunraku, stuff like that. I think like the fact that VTubing is so similar to puppeting and is so theatrical in nature presents a lot of opportunities for people to create a bunch of really amazing content. And I want to be a part of that. And it's part of why I wanted to be in a company like SVP that is so willing to try to create new things, and is so willing to let their talents try new projects, even if it doesn't always seem profitable. I think it's amazing that Zenbei is so willing to let us try new things and create events, and you know, he isn't afraid to let someone try something new, even if it fails, because he wants to see the potential that we all have. And I think that's really hard to find in someone who, you know, is like trying to start a VTubing company, because it's so easy to just be like, oh, like just only stream, go now, just stream and sing some songs maybe. I think he's so like innovative for having that sort of viewpoint in terms of VTubing. He's not afraid to let us try to be someone or do something new, and I think that's really hard for a lot of people in power to do, because they see what has already been profitable, and why wouldn't you only do what has been profitable? I think it's brave of him to have that sort of perspective on it, you know? And I'm very thankful for that, because I have a lot of passions that I want to do that have been done in some ways, but I would like to do more of them, you know? Like my biggest dream, and maybe one day in the next 2 years we can have it happen. One of my biggest dreams is to create that VTuber musical. I really want to make that cross-corpo / indie VTuber musical original, not just like with regular songs. And it'll take a lot of work, maybe 2 to 3 years, but I hope I can make it happen. It's my dream to make that happen. And I believe in SVP's support, and that they want me to be able to do it, and I hope that I can make it happen. That's something I dream of. It's on my Christmas list, it's on my birthday list, it's on everything for the next 3 years. I hope and I pray I will work hard to make it happen. That's like a goal of mine. Because I just think it's fun. It's fun to make new projects and create new things and not just live in the status quo, you know? Not to be like, no, 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 stick to the status quo. I just think it's fun to be passionate and strive for making new projects. Why would you sit at home and do the same thing every day? It gets monotonous, at least to me. And I'm not a gamer, so I have to do something. I'm not a gamer, I have to have something. I'm not good at games. I know that the girls always invite me to do gaming collabs, and I'm always like, oh, I can try, but you have to carry me because I don't think I'll be very good. And they're so nice to me. They're so nice to me. They're always like, it's okay, Toka, you don't have to be good at the game. We just want you to be there. It's so sweet. Because when I was younger and I was in school and stuff, I was always excluded from things because I was not very good at physical activities. And so having people who don't mind whether I'm good at something, still want me to be there, it means a lot to me. I remember when I used to play volleyball, and I used to be, I was a bench warmer. And it wasn't even always like, because the coach really didn't mind me playing, but the girls never wanted me to leave the bench because I wasn't good at it, and they didn't want me to take up time. We weren't even that competitive, they just didn't really want me there because I wasn't good at it. And so it means a lot to have people recognize that I'm not that great at something, but still be like, we want you to be there for it. You know, that means a lot because it's so easy to see someone not be good at something and be like, well, we want everyone but you. You know, that's something very easy to do. And I don't blame people when they have that mindset, you know, because people are hardwired to act a certain way in terms of wanting success or wanting a certain thing to happen. And that's normal. And I don't mind that. But having people be so open is so rare, so kind, and so wonderful to have around, you know? It's an energy that I always wanted to have in a group of colleagues, and I'm happy I have that. I just really love my gen mates. I think they're all fantastic, and they all it's really cool how much work Senbei and staff put into hiring people who hit different niches even if we overlap, if that makes sense. Like sometimes we do overlap in our interest or the things we want to do, but I feel like we're always very different, if that makes sense. And it's like what's a good way to say it? It's like for example, like Serena and Rena and I all are interested in, like, we all love theater, we all love music, and we all love idols. But we all approach those types of things differently, and we all create our types of content are all created differently. And I think that's super cool to be able to find 3 people who have very similar interests and have them all create the content that they want to make around that content differently. You know? Hello! Like, I just think that that's, like, really cool. Because it would have been, you know, there's a lot of people who like theater and idols and XYZ, right? But to find people who just ended up doing that is different, you know? Yeah, I'm so excited. I want to, in the new year, I would love to do, like, some talks with people. Like, theater-based talks. I know that theater isn't the coolest thing ever, okay? I know theater isn't the coolest thing ever, okay? I'm just passionate about it. And I would love to be able to do some theater-based chatting streams with certain people. I think, here's my perspective. This is my perspective on things like theater and creating streams like that. I think that I'm always interested in watching someone talk about things they're passionate about. So to me, I think there's always a way to make something interesting for you. And I hope that with the way that I plan to do them, that you'll find my passion interesting. Because I like it. I know it's, like, not a normal VTuber-y thing. But I hope you like it. I like theater. I think it's worth talking about. Even though it makes me sad. What's sad for me is I've like fallen out of love in some ways with in-person theater when I've gone to see it recently. Like talking about anime and stuff. And like I just like talking about theater. Even though it's weird to me that I've like fallen out of love with it in live performance aspect when I've gone to see shows recently with friends in it, I've been less passionate than I used to be watching it, and I was kind of like, huh, I guess we really change as we grow, you know? But I've never felt out of love with hearing the music and the scores and scripts and writing. It's so fun. What the flip? I encourage everyone, no matter like what your normal music taste is, to always just like try listening to a cast album. The storytelling is phenomenal. Oh god, I still haven't seen the new Wicked movie because I've been so busy. I haven't seen it. Ah! It's crazy I haven't seen it. I saw that show 3 times growing up, and it was one of my favorite musicals when I grew up too. And I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. It's wacko. It's whack. I cannot believe I haven't seen it yet. But I heard the cast album, obviously. I just like, I haven't seen it, you know? And it's different to watch the movie. What's my favorite play? Okay, let's see. Me flips my hair so my hair is long. My favorite musical is either, it would be either Company or Passion by Stephen Sondheim. I know Sondheim is considered a little overrated. My favorite thing about Passion is the way that they portray Fosca as a unbeautiful yet deeply, sadly beautiful character. I think she's beautiful in how she expresses herself and how deeply she cares in her delusion in some way. I loved Passion so much in high school that I bought the book it was based off of, translated to English, and I read it. And it was so poetic, the way they describe her slight obsession with the character, with Giorgio. And then I love the song I Read is like, and Loving You is such a good like dedicational song. It's weird because it is a little unhealthy. I mean, of course, the whole show is unhealthy, but the way it's written is very unhealthy, and it's just like the way you can feel the passion through the lyrics is so good. And Sondheim is very good at using melodies constantly. He'll use the same melody to represent a character through multiple scenes, and the way that he weaves in that melody through the different scenes is very, very artistic, and I love listening for it when I listen to his different things. And then I love Company because I feel like it represents a lot of how I feel as an adult. Because it just sort of represents the active way that being an adult is lonely, but also that the friends you have are, especially if they are in relationships and you're not, are connecting in ways that you don't connect, but you see the connection and you crave that connection. But because you don't have it in the same way, you get to see how those relationships thrive and grow. And I think the song Marry Me a Little is so painful to listen to, but I love it. And Being Alive is so painful to listen to, but I'm so masochistic about it. And then like for a more modern musical that I really like Ride the Cyclone. I think the character songs are really strong, and I love the song Jane Doe. And I also really like Hadestown. Flowers is my current favorite modern theater song. Other than, okay, I really love Ryan Scott Oliver plays musicals specifically because he's a musical artist. And I think Ryan Scott Oliver makes some really amazing, especially piano arrangements. And I also really love, if I had to pick one that's just like a 2-person, like a small musical that I listen to constantly, like actively listen to constantly, it would be The Last 5 Years. I would love to find someone, like a VTuber who loves The Last 5 Years and would be willing to do a karaoke where we just sing The Last 5 Years together. That would be so fun, like singing through The Last 5 Years. And like we parody it drunk, so like we like don't actually do the script as it's written. It's more like us just like drunkenly recalling the lines and like the scenes, and then we just sing through the show. I think that'd be so fun. I love The Last 5 Years, especially a part of that. And I really like See, I'm smiling, it means I'm happy that you're here. And I do hate the character a lot, but I do really like When a Miracle Would Happen. I think that's a really good song. So I have to bend down and get my charger. My phone will get bad if I don't charge it right now. Okay, I love that show so much, and it means so much to me because I ended up singing a couple of those songs when I was getting my degree in like my final presentation, student presentation. But my favorite play, that's a little bit harder. Really? You think that would be fun? I would love to do that. It's hard because I know that not a lot of people care about musicals in the Vtubing sphere. I'm aware of that, but I love talking about it. I don't know. I think that it can be interesting to watch someone talk about things that they're passionate about, and I would like to continue doing that because I don't know how to play games. So what else can I do? I think about that sometimes. I remember I was asking, I think like Perry recently. I was like, Perry, what is a cool game to play? Perry was like, I don't know. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. What games are you interested in? I was like, I like Fear and Hunger and Skyrim. She was like, well, I mean, you can just play games that are like that. And I was like, I don't know any. I really don't. Other than other Elder Scrolls games, I really don't know any. Sorry, my tracking's being weird right now. It's catching up. I was like trying to think of other games that were like that. I was like, I just only know other Elder Scrolls games. And like Fear and Hunger 1. I was like, I don't know what to play. I'm a loser. I don't know anything. I was like, well, I guess I know like Silent Hill because Nana told me to play Silent Hill, and I know Fallout. But like I think the only other game I know that I've actually wanted to try out for like a while now is a game I don't think would make the most interesting streams, but I want to try. And if I play it one day, I apologize. You're gonna watch something that is, I guess, for some people considered boring. But I really want to try the game. I think it's called Tyrant or Tyranny. It's like a game where you play as like a tyrant. It's very Divinity Original Sin-esque in that way. It's like top-down third person. But I've from everything I've heard about it, it seems like a type of game that I like. I like games that are dark and pixely or top-down third person because I can play 3D games now that I have my little shock watch, but it's not my ideal. Like, I would prefer to just not have to wear it to stream. But I obviously can't just yap every day forever. As much as I would love to just only yap for the rest of my life. I love Fear and Hunger. It was so good. And you know what's crazy is I actually found out about Fear and Hunger through a video I randomly just saw. Like, okay, wait. Why is my tracking being weird? Okay, let me just recalibrate. Sorry, let me recalibrate. There we go. I think that fixed it. I randomly, it was just like, the Eye Patch Wolf video came up on my feed randomly when I was on the bus home from school one day. And I was like, sure. Because I like to watch informational videos on things I've never seen or heard before. And I didn't think I would actually be interested in playing it. I just thought, oh, I would love to hear someone yap about this while I take like an hour ride bus. So I watched it and I was like, ooh. Ooh, Signalis? I've seen that. I think that's actually on my Steam wish list. Is it good? I just liked the visuals when I saw it. I always say don't judge people by the book by a cover, but then I like... Wait, let me open this. Can you hear this? Me opening the can? This is prickly pear flavored. I forget. One of the girls actually recommended me Valhalla. I forget which girl it was. Do you guys think that game is good? Should I play it? Well, if you want me to play Signalis, I apologize. I will try it, but the problem is I'm really bad at puzzles. But I would still try it because you just have to deal with them. You'll have to deal with me being stupid. I'm so bad at puzzles, but I don't mind doing them is the problem. I will play a puzzle game, but you just have to sit through me being like, huh? Huh? What? What? I remember the first time I tried playing a, I forget which game it was. I tried an old RPG horror game, and there was a simple like puzzle game where you have to push blocks to a certain thing, and I was like, huh? I would love to do a visual novel. One day I want to play Doki Doki Literature Club. I would like to play that one day. The girls and I have this plan where we want to stream it together so we can voice act the different parts for you guys. Would that interest you? We've talked about it before. But I like playing visual novels and stuff like that because I like voice acting a lot. Did I get anything for Christmas? No. I didn't really get anything for Christmas. I think I am because my Rumbi-chan, I think she said she got me something, and then her boyfriend is hand-me-downing me his his GPU game processing card or whatever it's called, because they checked my GPU and they were like, this is old as shit, get this fixed. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And they were like, here, have this hand-me-down, because he got a better one for Christmas, so he's hand-me-downing his. So my graphics card should be better soon. Because I just get hand-me-downs from my Rumbi-chan's boyfriend. They take pity on me because I make less money on them. And then they go, okay, well, I'm updating my PC. You can have this. And I'm like, yes, Pog! And then, I gave myself my own Christmas gift because I bought this nice chair. And I'm buying, I forget. Oh, I'm buying a better jacket. I wanted a jacket. Oh, it's a big improvement, apparently. Apparently mine is like crap. And this graphics card is going to be like a huge upgrade, apparently, is what I've been told. I don't understand it, because he was like, oh, you have numbers that you told me? Well, this is a numbers that I tell you. This should be better. And I was like, bro, I can't tell you what that means. I don't know how graphics cards work. I just bought a PC and then I was like, this should be good, and then it wasn't. So, I just trust that when they tell me it's better, it's an improvement. Because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know! Ooh. A backseat? I mean, I don't mind being backseated. I'm stupid. The current number that I have... I can read it. I actually sent it to Senbei. Let me look. Let me look. I have currently... Where is this pinned message? He asked us all what our PC specs were when we joined, and he was like, oh. And I was like, what? My GPU. It's an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650. It's a 1650. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. It's a thing, I guess. Is that bad? Is that old? I don't know. That's just what came in my PC when I bought it. Oh, I see. Yeah, PC nerds, someone translate for me. I don't know what that means. I can tell you what Rumbi-chan's boyfriend is giving me, because they messaged it to me. Let me find it. Rumbi-chan's boyfriend is going to install for me a 3070 Ti. I don't know what a 3070 Ti is, but that's what I'm getting as a hand-me-down. Is that a lot better than my current one? That is a massive improvement? Okay, they weren't lying to me. Rumbi-chan's boyfriend was like, that is gonna really help your PC. And I was like, really? I don't know, it's a number. That's like an iPhone 6 to an iPhone 14? That's crazy! Are you for real? Well, hopefully it helps. Hopefully that helps. Because Rumbi-chan tried to convince me to play Roblox with her recently. She wanted me to try playing Dress to Impress with her, because she's in a big Dress to Impress right now. She's in like a phase. And I tried playing it and my computer lagged trying to play it. And I was like, I don't think my computer should lag trying to play a Roblox game. I was like, I don't think my computer should lag trying to play Roblox, but okay. Big number equal better GPU. That would be hopeful. That would be very helpful. I close a lot of my tabs. I'm a tab hoarder, but I do have a tab that I have browser that's specifically for when I stream, because otherwise I have like 60 tabs open, and apparently that's bad for my computer. I've been told that I abuse my PC by Senbei, and I don't believe that. I just like my PC to do what I want when I want it to do what I want it to do. I have a problem. I'm like, ah, yes, this obviously must work. Do I know why or how? No, but it certainly happens. I'm like, yes, my PC should run 100. Yes, I do use Google Chrome. And I'll have about 64 tabs open, and I'll be trying to use an app on top of VTuber Studio, on top of VBridger, on top of something up. And then I'll be like, ah, yes, this should work. And then it will be lagging, and then Senbei will be like, stop abusing your PC. And I'll be like, what? You hired me for this. Can you buy me a new PC? And he'll be like, no. That's why for I did buy new RAM. I bought new RAM sticks. I have 32 GB I think right now or something. It was a huge improvement. Cause Senbei was like, stop abusing your PC, buy more RAM. And I said, okay. So I bought more RAM, and now it looks like crystals. I bought crystal RAM because I thought it fit my hair. I was like, that one's pretty, and I got that one. I think my CPU is good. It's like a i7 or something. i7. It's also a hand-me-down. My CPU is also a hand-me-down from Ruby-chan's boyfriend, because he upgraded to a different one, and I used to have an i3, and then he upgraded me to an i7 as a hand-me-down. Which I was told an i3 to an i7 is a huge upgrade. I don't know what that means, but he was like, it's an i upgrade, and I was like, okay. Put it in my PC. I was like, okay. She was like, you'll thank us for that later. And I was like, okay. They'll just be like, she'll always just be like, oh, he's upgrading his PC. Do you want this new part? I'll always be like, sure. That's that's the good. Lemmy! Hey, you! Merry Christmas! Also, everyone, tell Lemmy hello. Tell Lemmy happy monetization, happy members. Lemmy just opened her memberships. Everyone tell Lemmy thank you. Everyone tell Lemmy you love her. Lemmy, hi! Merry Christmas, Lemmy. How was your memberships opening? How was it? Lemmy! No, everyone tell Lemmy you love her. I'm obsessed with you, Lemmy Lycan. Lemmy, I listened to you sing with my Baby It's Cold Outside thing, and it was so good. Lemmy, I heard you. Lemmy, I'm perceiving you. Guys, I perceive Lemmy Lycan at such an alarming rate. I love perceiving Lemmy Lycan. Lemmy is like such a you don't know. She's such a tsundere, but she's so cute and she's so lovable. If you don't already love her, if you aren't already in love with her, you are doing something wrong. Yeah, you were so good. Did you have fun feeding your bugs for Christmas and for monetization memberships opening? If you haven't become a member, you should member to Lemmy. Perceiving Lemmy is one of my favorite things. Camera shy bugs. Oh, I get it. I feel the same. I understand. I wouldn't want to have a camera on me either. Snowbird escaped! What happened? Where did he go? Did you get him back? Do you have a collar on him? Do you need someone to help you look outside for him? Do you need help with Snowbird? What happened to him? What? Don't worry, he's chipped. Nice, good job. I have the hugest fear of losing my pets, even though they're chipped. Did you have a good memberships opening stream? I can't believe I yapped for so long. I originally intended this stream to raid into you, Lemmy. I apologize. I literally planned this stream so I would raid into you, and I talked for so long and I didn't even notice. But I love you, Lemmy. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Lemmy. Guys, if you haven't bought Lemmy Standee, you're kind of doing something wrong, because Lemmy Standee is really good. You want to see it? I have the picture right here. Look. Let me zoom in on her. Let me zoom in. Sorry, I'm enhancing. Sorry. It takes a little while to enhance enough. Do you see that? You see this? It's the middle of the screen now. You see Lemmy? Isn't she cute? Look at her sprout. Look at her face. Look at her caplet. Capelet? Caplet. Caplet? Capelet. It's a capelet, I think. I don't remember how to pronounce it. You see her? She's so cute. And look at her face. Look at her face. Right next to you. Look at her face. Are you perceiving? Perceive it. Perceive her. She's so cute. Let me Lycan. Please buy her Sandy. Please support her forever. Please get her memberships. Lemmy is one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my whole life. I'm obsessed with her. She makes me so... She always fuels me with so much passion to try harder, work harder. Lemmy is such an inspiration to me. If you aren't perceiving Lemmy with the most of your heart and soul, I don't know what to say to you, because Lemmy is so cute. Do you know... A fun fact about Lemmy is that, so, obviously, because I stream and I live here, right? Obviously, Rumei-chan knows that I stream for SVP. Obviously, Rumei-chan knows. And she signed an NDA, so it's okay. But, Rumei-chan, when I showed her our designs for the first time, Rumei-chan was like, who's that one? She skipped over me to look at Lemmy! She doesn't even give a shit about my design. She was like, who's that one? What the flip? I was like, that's my gen mate, Lemmy. Whatever. And she was like, I like her design. I was like, okay. Well, I'm your roommate. What do you think of my design? She was like, I like that one. That one's good. Hello? What the flip? And then when I got my stickers and my standees, Senbei sent me one of everyone's sticker to put on my water bottle because I asked. And I got all the stickers in, and she saw me looking at them, and she was like, oh, it's her! Can I have that one? She asked me if she could have Lemmy's sticker. And I was like, no, that's for my water bottle. And she was like, but she's the cute one. I want her. And so my roommate, what the flip? She just loves Lemmy. Whatever. Whatever. Not like I've been your friend for a couple of years. What the flip? So rude. My Tokama too. My Tokama loves Lemmy's design. And she says my design looks like a cow. What the flip? So anyway, Lemmy's very marketable and she's very cute and everyone's obsessed with her. And if you're not obsessed with her, I think something's wrong with you. Because everyone I'm friends with really, really likes Lemmy's design. So if you are not like them, obviously, you wouldn't be someone I'd be friends with, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I'd have to kill Rumi-chan. It was very easy to get her to sign an NDA. Lemmy is goated. Everyone's obsessed with her, and you should be too. I approve of being obsessed with Lemmy Lycan, because I am obsessed with Lemmy Lycan. If I wasn't obsessed, I guess I'd be a little crazy. But, what can I say? Everyone I know really, really loves Lemmy, so you should be too. Did you see her new Tato Wrist cover? Tato Wrist. Even though every time I listen to that song, I think about tater tots. I remember when I showed it to my roommate-chan, she was like, what's a taterist? And I was like, actually, I don't know either. I still don't know, but I love that song. It's such a bop. Lemmy's so good. Everyone, please be obsessed with her. I request it, please. Please. But yes, I will stop embarrassing her because she's probably like, oh, Toka, please. And I'm like, okay, I'll stop. But I'm obsessed with her. It was a Tetris adjacent. Guys, I don't play video games. Actually, do you want to know what video game I played a lot as a kid? I played that, do you know that old-fashioned game with the mouse? And he's like a cop, and I think he's chasing the cats. Because, the first video games I ever got was, my parents bought me this, like, 100 games console or whatever from, like, a Walmart. And it was one of those ones where it was, like, a little, joystick console. It was just a joystick, and it, like, had a couple buttons, and it plugged into the TV. And it just had, like, Pac-Man, the one with the mouse, and, Galactica or something. And, like, a driving game. And I played that cat and mouse one all the time. Yeah, plug and play. I used to play that, like, all the time. And that was the first video game console I ever had because Yeah, the one that you jump on the trampolines. I don't know what it's called, but I love that one. Because they didn't really believe in getting me a game console until I was in like the 4th grade or something. But those were the first games I played when I was younger. And then when I was finally old enough for them to approve, they got me a DS. And the first game I ever played on the DS was Pokemon Diamond. I loved my DS. It was my favorite console. It's still my favorite console, even to this day. Even though I love playing Skyrim on the Switch, the DS is my favorite console. Forever and always. Because, I don't know what to say, but Pokemon Ranger is like peak gaming. And if you didn't like Pokemon Ranger, there was something wrong with you. Because Pokemon Ranger was astounding phenomenal. Yeah! I like Pokemon Ranger. And I liked Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, my favorite... Okay. My favorite... Okay. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Okay. Well, my favorite Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Because it was like Time and Darkness, but more. And I prefer Time and Darkness / Sky to the original, but I also love the original. I actually love... I have the original... with the 3D graphics on the Switch, and I always wanted to stream it, but I don't know if you guys would be interested in it. But I've always wanted to play that on the DS on stream. But yes, Explorers of the Sky is my favorite of all time for Mystery Dungeon, and then my favorite Pokemon Ranger is Shadows of Omnia. Even though I like the Guardian signs, like I like the gimmick with the like sign that you sign into the, and then like the things come out and you can ride them and stuff. But I just prefer the Shadows of Omnia story. I think that's better. Black and white? It was? Wasn't it, Pokemon... Was it called Go or something? No, the one where Ash was with that one person. It was the final season. And now they have, what's her name? The new girl that is the lead protagonist of Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon are, I like the shiny version of Sylveon. Specifically, who is actually very, very Serena coded. I know they are. I'm excited to play ZA next year. I'm gonna play ZA as soon as it comes out. You're gonna see me stream ZA. I love Gumi and Gudra. The middle one's Sliggoo. I don't really care about Sliggoo, but Gudra, specifically Hisuian Gudra, is one of my favorite Pokemon. Hisuian Gudra is so cute! Hisuian Gudra! I also like Sprigatito and the Sprigatito line, as well as the Litten line. Did you know when I played Scarlet and Violet for the first time, I reset for 40 minutes trying to get a female Sprigatito so I could name it after my actual cat. Because for 45 minutes, I was resetting and I couldn't get a freaking girl. I was so pissed off. Because every time they release a cat-like starter, I have to, of course, reset until it is like a female so it can be like my cat. But it's okay. I finally got Posey. It's okay. I finally got Posey. Yeah, it's the one with the shell. And he like sits inside the shell when he's like sleeping and stuff. It's really cute. Pokemon Legends Arceus is one of my favorite Pokemon games now. I didn't get to finish that game, the Scarlet and Violet. But I've always wanted to finish it. I just never had the chance to. I know, 12% female is really brutal. And it's painful, because you're like, oh, I'm just spending so much time when I could be playing. And I like started the game with Rumbi-chan, because we both lived together when the game came out. And Rumbi-chan got a female starter in the first like time she did it, because she wanted a female Fuecoco. And I was so angry, because she got a female Fuecoco the first time, and I had to reset for 45 minutes to get a female Sprigatito. And she just took ahead of me. She just took off. And she went and did exploring, and I was like, I'm still trying to get my starter. What the heck? And it was so angering because I was like, wait for me, wait. Yeah, I like Fuecoco too. He's very funny looking. Did you hear the... Do you know Nine Lana? They're the ones who did the new Pokemon game, they did like the new song where it's like rise up Pika, dun dun dun, rise up Pika, Giga dun, let me battle, da 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 da. It's such a good song. Have you ever seen the music video from Nine Lana? The like actual like music video like from them, not the Pokemon one, but the actual full music video. It's so good. It's like a phenomenal music video, and it sounds so phenomenal. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love that song. I wish that I had the vocals to cover it. I just don't. Like, they have such a good like strong pop voice. I just don't have that, but I think the song is so good. Okay. So what we're gonna do, because it's 5:46 for me, I'm going to quickly water flowers. I'll BRB, and then we'll come back and we'll sing a little bit, and then we'll raid into someone else, okay? I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Okay, ready? We're gonna go to my BRB screen. 3, 2, 1. Toka-kun. I love that I did that, and then I didn't even open and I didn't even open my browser I needed. Okay, wait. Let me open the right browser. Hello. Okay, wait. Let me find it. Okay, I need to find my Christmas karaoke thing that I was gonna play from. You know what song I really want to sing is this Journey to the Past from Astonishing, and it's not even a Christmas song. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, wait, let me pull that up anyway. I might sing it anyway just because I feel like it. I'm not drunk yet, but I'm like buzzed. Okay. But I'm only drinking silly juice, obviously. It's just juice, obviously. Sorry, YouTube. Also, a precursor to all of this, I just want everyone to know I don't advocate for singing while sitting down. Okay? I don't advocate for singing while sitting down, but I'm doing that today. Because I don't want to stand. And also I'm drinking silly juice, so I don't want to stand anyways, because I would have to reach down. Anyway, we're gonna sing some stuff. I will try to sing some songs that I didn't sing from last Christmas karaoke. And if you have any Christmas songs you want me to sing, if you recommend them in chat, I'll probably sing them. But if I don't know the song, obviously I won't sing it, because why would I sing something I literally don't know? Yeah, I have a standing desk. I invested in a standing desk a long time ago because I like to sing, and it's actually very bad for your breath support to sing when you're sitting. But I don't care today. So if I sound like shit, I apologize. If I sound like shit, I apologize. Normally I was standing up, but if you know, we're just gonna see. You'll see what I truly sound like when I sit down today, because that's how I'm normally standing. I could stand up for a 4-hour karaoke and I would be standing. I would not be sitting to do that. Like, I don't care how long I have to stand. Normally I'll just stand. You want a standing desk? Okay. Let me say something. Don't buy one at full price, okay? It took me 2 months using Facebook Marketplace, but I did find a very big, it's like a 48, or is it 78? It's like a 78-inch or something. Like, it's one of the big ones. It's like a big standing desk. Got it for $150 on Facebook Marketplace, okay? If you wait and you're patient, you can find one for cheap. This is a great desk. Good desk. Great wood. Giant. Huge, even, one might say, for a standing desk, because most standing desks are very, very small. This is a huge standing desk. It took 2 months of looking on Facebook Marketplace, but I found one for cheap, and it was in my budget. So if you want a standing desk, hang out, wait for that good Facebook use. Because this one, they only had it for 2 months before they sold it to me, and it's great working quality. And I'm very happy I have it. I'm happy I waited and waited for it. Ooh, what one did you get? I love standing desks. I'm so happy I have one. My luck is insane. I know, I have a lot of good luck for secondhand store stuff. A lot of my favorite dresses I actually got secondhand. I don't like to shop online for like new stuff a lot of the time, and I have all these very nice vintage. I guess you could call them librarian coded, but they're like vintage dresses. I love wearing vintage dresses. I just like looking like that, like the character from what's that music called? The old Golden Age one. It's the one where, The Music Man. I like looking like the lady, the librarian from The Music Man. Like, I just want to look like I want to look like I would be reading at a cafe with like a book in my hand, wearing a dark version of like a librarian's clothes. Like, I just like looking very like classy. I remember one time having a friend say that I look like frigid. I like looking classy, okay? I just like looking classy. Like, I like looking like I exist in like a fantasy, like a not fantasy, but like an old-timey novel. Yeah, like classy, cozy, you know? I just like looking like that. I think it's fun. I like wearing like wearing like mid-calf long skirts and button-ups with like a nice collar or something, you know? I just think it looks very nice. It looks good on me, at least. I like it. What if we start singing Journey to the Past and we actually sing Christmas songs after it? I don't know why I'm in such a mood to sing Journey to the Past from Anastasia. Actually, I know exactly why I don't know why I said that. It's because I logged onto YouTube, and then I immediately saw Once Upon a December, but I can't sing Once Upon a December. Let's just sing this song. I want to get it out of my brain. I need to get it out of my brain. Please tell me if this is too loud, and then also please tell me if my reverb is on, because I can't actually tell. Is it not Anastasia? That's how you say it, right? Is it not Anastasia? Wait, is this a good level for the karaoke? Oh, you can't even hear it. Is this a good level for the karaoke browser, or should it be louder? Like this? Is this a good level? I think it should be, based on like where my mic levels are. A little louder? Okay. I'm so happy for you, Kazu. That sounds amazing. Is this good? Nice! Okay, we'll sing it. It's gonna sound really gross because I'm not standing, so you're gonna hear like very bad singing today. But I'm gonna try my best, okay? I don't feel like making my desk stand, so you're just gonna have to deal with this really bad quality. I apologize, but I don't really because I don't want to stand. So I don't actually apologize. Okay. This is Journey to the Past from Anastasia. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear, or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past. Home, love, family. There was once a time I had to have them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last. Wow. I hope that was okay. I know that my my voice was worse for wear comparatively. Okay. Oh gosh, is my thing not charging? It is. No losing charge, no more. Wow, really? Thank you. Thank you. I know it's not as good when it's not standing. Like, I can tell. I can tell when I sing when I'm sitting that like I'm not able to sustain notes as well, and it's a little more shaky. But I'm happy that you don't mind. Thank you. Gosh, you guys are so nice to me. I remember when I was growing up, I had very traditionally Asian parents. Where like I remember I have this very vivid memory of the one time I did a vocal performance and I used my mixed voice and it wasn't very developed yet. And I finished the performance and my parents after the show, my Toka parents, they're wonderful parents by the way. They're just very traditionally Asian, if that's the right way to say it, American Asian sort of vibes. where they were like, Toka, you did horribly. What are we paying for your voice lessons for? If you're not learning, should we just stop taking you? And I like so vividly remember like that moment in my life. And so I always worry when I sing like not supported or not very well, that like people hate it. And it makes me very happy that you are so kind to me about it. And it was, you know, they did their best to make sure that I wanted to grow. Because in their head, I think, well, I talked to them about it later. It was in their head that if they were too nice to me, then I wouldn't feel like the motivation to keep learning. And I think that that was their way of showing that they cared about me. So I appreciate that they cared enough to do that, you know? But I worked on it. Because I wanted to make sure it was good. And then we didn't waste money. Because, you know, with how much I talk about saving money, I was very much raised to be like a, oh my god, I better not waste too much money. But oh, okay, I was gonna ask, does anyone have any holiday song requests? Thank you, I'm having a great holiday. I love spending time talking to the Crybabies. You guys are wonderful. What's with all the echo? I'm singing a karaoke stream, so this is just the reverb that I have on for singing. And then it adds on, because like I'm talking in between the set list. Santa Baby? Oh, I can do Santa Baby. Okay. I'll do Santa Baby and then I'll do Let It Snow. Let me put Let It Snow up to the next cue. Snow Karaoke. We'll do Santa Baby first. So this is the Lawfay version. This is the Lawfay version, just so like you're aware. Oh, it's good I turned that off, because otherwise you would have heard the ad. Oh, I love Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Okay, I have that in my queue as well. So this is the Santa Baby. And I'm gonna, so last time I sang this, I dedicated it to Nana. But I'm gonna try to dedicate this to all of my gen mates. So we'll see. They'll see me drop their names in. Maybe they'll like it later. I don't know what they'll think. We'll try doing it, okay? Let's try this out. Hurry, hurry, my Santa baby. Not a baby. Slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Gal me, baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I'll be just as good if you'll check off my Christmas list. Perry, baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, not a baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Let me, honey, one thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine. Let me, baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Rena cutie, and fill my stocking up with a duplex and checks. Sign your X on the line, Serena cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Yui baby, forgot to mention one little thing, a ring. I don't mean on the phone, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Oh, hurry, hurry. My crybabies, though. Did you like that one? I love that song, especially the Lawfey version. I love the Lawfey version. I think that rendition is really, really good. I think that song is so fun. I really like that song. I think it's like so flirtatiously funny. I thought that'd be a nice little thing to do before. Do I know? I don't even know if I know Silver Bells that well. Okay, we'll do Let It Snow first, and then we'll try a different one. We'll do Rockin' Around. I didn't listen to Silver Bells growing up. Okay, this one should be good. This is a syncing one. Everyone loves syncing. They always have good instrumentals. Okay. Oh God, not another Verizon ad. Okay, this is the Let It Snow. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I bought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. We finally kiss goodnight. How I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really grab me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow. Yeah. I remember that one from when I was younger. I love Let It Snow. I love Christmas songs are very nostalgic in a very interesting way, I feel like. Thank you. You know what I learned today? Actively? I didn't know that I didn't know that Ariana Grande had Christmas songs till today. This morning I was looking at my YouTube feed and there was a Ariana Grande original Christmas song. I didn't know she made Christmas songs. I didn't know she made other songs other than her pop songs. Maybe one day SVP can make a Christmas song. That'd be cute. Okay, this is gonna be the rockin' around the Christmas tree, but I'm gonna need your guys' help. Cause I don't know if this is too loud, okay? Cause I'm gonna do the version that is this is with my harmonies in it that I did for my cover of it. Okay, so I'm gonna need to know. Well, this is for Pam's concert. I made like harms to practice with my own ones. too loud? Please tell me if it is. Is this really loud? Is this really loud? Not for you? Okay. Maybe just a little louder. It's a little loud? Okay, we'll make it shorter. 35? Okay, 35. Negative 35. We'll have it here. Okay, we're gonna try it again. Are you ready? Oh, sheesh! I forgot if I sing it, I have to have the lyrics. Around the Christmas tree. This is the song I sang at the Pam Christmas concert. If you didn't check it out yet, I should send it to you. If you haven't checked it out yet, if you want Christmas content after we finish streaming today, Pam Christmas concert. The Christmas concert. That doesn't work because I didn't put VTuber. So Pam did a Christmas concert. It was live like 2 days ago, maybe one day. And it was so nice to be a part of it. This is the Pam Christmas concert. If you haven't checked it out, please watch it. A bunch of SBB curls are in it. I was lucky enough to actually be in a number where I was like, I love this song because it's my favorite. It's my favorite Glee cover they ever did of a Christmas song, which was so funny. It was really good. Pam is amazing. I did like a whole rant about how much I love her earlier in the stream. I just love Pam. This is what I get for sleeping at 6 a.m. I'll be so honest. It's okay, so is mine. That's just what happens sometimes, you know? But this is rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas something hop. Okay, are you ready? Yeah, that's Sam. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Wow! I hope you liked that one. I really like that song. Oh, you know what song I need to sing for redemption? Is Baby It's Cold Outside. So I actually force myself to watch almost most of my streams after they're done. Because you should watch your streams so that you know what you're doing that you like and what you don't like that you're doing. And so I force myself to watch most of them at night. Do I like doing that? Not really. What's really interesting is I don't really mind my singing voice. I don't really mind my voice acting voice. But I'm not the biggest fan of my normal voice. So it's kind of hard to watch my streams sometimes. But It's very good to learn, to listen to it. So I do, but I was listening back to my Christmas karaoke and I was like, wow, for my Baby It's Cold Outside, I really like, the other source is like very loud, so I thought I would learn to do it okay so that it's better. Not this one, not this one, no, this one. Why isn't it playing? Hello? Hello? What? Wait a second. Where is it? Where is it? It was playing earlier today. Is it below shoes? No, it's not below shoes. Let me find it. Wait, why is it like this? Hello? Baby, it's cold outside. I guess I'll just add it back in. Okay, what we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna download it again because I have the thing for it. Let me grab it. It's here. I might have to re-download it. I don't know why it's not playing because it worked when I tested it earlier today, but that's, you know, that's how it works sometimes. She did? That's so cute. Oh no, I knew that. I do know that. I was like, I think Serena told me she was gonna do it too, but I recorded it and I was like, if anyone wants it, you can have it. You can have it. I like to record stuff like that because the thing is, like, I really like the way that like people can sing with themselves if they record themselves. So it's a very big thing for me that I really enjoy. But unfortunately, like, it does take a while, especially because I like to mix myself. If I do that type of thing, I do like to mix myself. So it does take a second. It does take a second. What's one that I didn't sing last time that I wanted to sing? Oh, I wanted to sing this one. Where did it go? Wait, I just saw it. I can see with my eyes. Where's it going? Oh, did I take it off the list? I thought I took it. Oh, okay. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rudolph. I loved Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We'll sing this while we wait for my thing to play. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. In case the ad. I knew the ad was coming. I knew it. I could see it. I could tell. I knew it was coming after me. Okay. We're gonna do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay. While we wait for the other thing to load. No Dasher and Dancer and Prancer. Wait, this is so low. Wait. This needs to be higher. This is way too low. I have a thing that lets me transpose pitch. So let me just wait. Hello, can you let me do that? What is happening? I want to see it. Can you play it for me? There we go. Maybe one step up? You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history. Wait, there's only 5 seconds long. I didn't realize that. Wait, why is my phone dying? It's plugged in. Hello? It's been plugged in this whole time and it's dying. Second by the second, it's dying. Well, we better sing Cold Outside so I can redeem myself before my phone dies. Holy. That's so wacko. Because I've had it plugged in this whole time. It should be charging. Maybe I'll add this to my desktop. Place the file in this destination. Try again. Okay, cancel. I'm gonna rename this. Properties outside 2. Oh, do I have to unzip this? Wait, maybe I have to unzip it. This is so annoying. Why is this how this works? I don't know how to use this type of thing. Okay, put it here. We're gonna copy this file. I love using the internet. Hoping the phone holds out. I do too. I don't know why. I've normally just done this and then it just like works for the whole stream. I don't know why it's losing battery so much quicker. Though I do know my phone is rather old, so could be that, could be that. Okay, then we're gonna do that. I'm gonna open it. No, I'm gonna unzip this. Unzip, please. Put that out. Okay, we're gonna fix this by removing this from my desktop OBS. Why can't this be completed? I'm gonna rename this whole file. Rename the. Can I rename this whole thing, please? I can't rename it. Why can't I? This is so annoying. Okay. Maybe we're gonna. Can I just unzip this file? Extract. Extract. I hate using technology. It's so annoying. I'm so bad at it too. I've been trying really hard to get better at learning how to use technology because I feel like everyone else in my gen is very good at it. And I just was late to the PC gang. I was really, really late. Like, ridiculously late. I don't know how I could ever have gotten this far in my life without using, like, not Macintosh, Microsoft. Fortunately, my Tokamon did say she was considering buying me a new phone for next year's Christmas, so maybe next year. While we wait for that, let's sing this song, because I want to sing it. I already sang it last time, but I want to sing it again. I like this one a lot. This one is Merry Christmas, Darling from the Carpenters. If you don't know this song, you should. This is a very good Christmas song. Can you imagine the reason my stream ends isn't because I can't do the stream anymore, it's because my phone dies and I can't track anymore? That'd be so funny. It would happen to me, though. That would be so what would happen to me. It will happen to me in the next couple minutes, honestly. I'll be so honest. Okay, this is gonna be the next one while we wait for the thing to load. Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rushes through, but I still have one wish to make, a special one for you. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true, but I can dream, and in my dreams I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful, there's always something new, but every day's a holiday when I'm near to you. The lights on my tree, I wish you could see, I wish it every day. Logs on the fire fill me with desire. desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. To see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year too. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. I wish I were with you. Merry Christmas. That one's Merry Christmas, darling. Oh, yippee! It's finally here! Okay, okay. It's so loud. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It loaded in, though. It finally happened. It took forever. Okay, we're gonna make that softer for you. That's gonna work. It's working. I have to find where it is, though. Freak. Freak. This one. Okay. We're gonna make this advanced so I can hear it on both sides. I hate using OBS. I'm so silly. Okay.
It's cold
Ooh,
outside,
that was funny.
but baby, it's cold outside.
Okay, and then we're gonna move her next to me
Been hoping that
because she's
you'd drop
me,
in.
but like with darker hair. And then I'm gonna move right to the left of her. Was that a good volume for her? Was she good? Was she good volume? Did that work out? Was that okay? Is she good volume, guys? Compared to me. Could be a little louder.
But baby, it's cold outside. But baby, it's cold outside.
Like next to me, is this good?
Hoping that you drop in. I'll
da, 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 da. Great, wonderful. Okay, my last song for the night before I end, because my phone is literally going to die in like 5 minutes maybe, is gonna be this song, okay? I need retribution. Okay, we're gonna sing Baby It's Cold Outside, and then we'll end stream and we'll raid into someone. My phone is struggling right now. It's at 6%. LOL. Okay, ready? Let's go. I really can't stay.
But baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go
But
away.
baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has
hoping that
been
you'd
so
drop in.
very
I'll
nice.
hold your hands, that just like
My mother will
ice.
start to
Beautiful,
worry.
what's your
My father will be
hurry?
pacing the
Listen
floor.
to the fireplace
So
roar.
really I'd better
Beautiful,
scurry.
please don't
But maybe
hurry.
just a half a drink
Put some
more.
records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might
Baby, it's
think.
bad out there.
Say, what's in
No
this
caps to be
drink?
had out there.
Oh, I wish I knew
Your eyes are like
how
starlight
to
now.
break this
I'll
spell.
take your hat. Your hair looks
I
swell.
ought to say no, no, no,
Mind if I
sir.
move in
At least I'm gonna
closer?
say that I
What's the
tried.
sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't
Baby,
stay.
don't hold out.
Baby, it's cold outside.
simply must
But
go.
baby, it's
cold outside.
The answer is
But
no.
baby, it's cold outside.
Your welcome has
lucky that you
been
dropped
so
in.
nice and
Look
warm.
out the window at that
My
storm.
sister will be suspicious.
Look delicious.
My brother will be there at the
Waves upon the
door.
tropical shore.
My maiden aunt's wine is
Your lips
vicious.
are
But
delicious.
maybe just half a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I've got to get
but
home.
baby, you freeze out there.
Say, lend me your
It's up to your
card.
knees out there.
You've really been
I know when you
grand,
touch
but
my
don't you
hand.
see? There's bound to be talk tomorrow. At least I'm gonna say that I'll
If you
try.
got pneumonia and
I really can't
get over that
stay.
cold out.
Baby, it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Wow, what did you think? Was it better than last time? Yippee! Oh my god, my phone's at 4%. Why is it like this? I could stream for longer. My phone is dying though. I'm so angry. Well, okay, I guess I could let you go back to your Christmas or whatever. Whatever. Okay, well, before I leave tonight and we raid into someone else, I wanted to show you again what it was. Look! Look! Wait, it didn't move correctly. I hit my monetization. I can be monetized now. But I'm going to, I just hit it today. Merry Christmas! I hit it today. So I'm going to be doing my monetization memberships opening stream next week on Monday. It'll be starting really early because I'm going to do a Morrow's part. So please keep eyes on my my community tab and Twitter because I'll make posts about it. But I'm going to be opening Morrows for you guys to ask me questions. You can ask me anything, just don't be weird. Just don't be weird. I won't answer if it's weird, but if it's a normal question, I'll answer it. And then I'll show all my membership benefits. I will show you the emotes we can pick from. I will show you the membership badges. We will do a Batsu wheel. I'll have a Batsu wheel and some membership goals for the stream. So if we hit them, I'll do like certain things. And then we'll raid into my New Year's karaoke stream, which is going to be like 50 songs. LOL. I made a really long playlist. But my New Year's karaoke is going to be super long, and it's going to be a part of my membership celebration, so I hope you'll be there. I hope you'll be there. It'll be so fun. I can't wait to sing more for you guys, because I really can't do more than like 1 or 2 karaoke's a month, probably, because I just think it's too much. It's a lot of songs. So this will be like a big one to start the new year off, along with my monetization stream. I'm so excited to do stuff with you guys on Monday next week. I'm gonna make a post about it. It'll be pretty long, so don't worry about making it. It'll be a long time. And I'm so excited. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much. I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. I never thought we would make this happen. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Merry Christmas. And I will see you tomorrow, because I will be streaming tomorrow as well. I'll be streaming tomorrow as well, okay, guys? So don't worry. I'll be here tomorrow, too. But I'll see you soon. Who are we raiding into? Let me check. Who is live right now? Is anyone live right now? Let me see who is live. Is anyone I know live right now? Yui's alive again? Yui? I raided Gaomi yesterday. Should I raid into Yui today? She's doing Gingerbread House. I try to make my raids very equal. That's like my goal. It's like I don't want to raid everyone all the time. I want to do like very equal ratings. That's normally how I look at it. It's like who's live of my gen, and then I do who have I not rated the day beforehand. Is normally how I make my decisions. I haven't seen Yui in forever. She's been so busy with family stuff. I miss her. Me when she texted me literally yesterday. Me when she texted literally yesterday. And I'm like, I miss her. Cries. The flip. I'm so parasocial for my own gen mate. I'm so parasocial. It's funny. I love her so much. I'm like, Yui, pay attention to me. Yui, I miss you. Yui, look at me. I'm so funny. Anyway. Okay, we'll raid into Yui because I'm in love with her. Anyway, the raid message is gonna be, the Crybabies wish you the most merry of the Christmases. Is that how you spell that? Christmases? I think that's how you spell it. P.S. Toka loves you. Toka. I shouldn't put that. That's fine. It looks weird if you guys send it, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, now I'm gonna do this part, and then a tree. The most merry of Christmases. I think that's how you spell Christmases. If it's not, she'll think it's funny. Who cares? I have 2% phone and battery. Sheesh. Flip. Okay, I have 2% phone battery. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna raid into Yui. This better work, because this didn't work last time, and I was really sad about it. So this better work. We're gonna raid into Yui. I so love her. She's literally a perfect specimen of humanity. She's so cute. Anyway, we're gonna raid into her. Everyone, copy this message. We're gonna raid into Yui in 3. We're gonna manage stream for like 1 second, but I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Goodbye! Bye! 3, 2, 1. Woo!